That's what I'm talking about, you know. Nothing but pure power, pure good looks, and oh yeah, back to the box mod. I'm just kidding. What's up, guys? My name is Cameron Webb, smoke-free technology consultant for the Greater Lakes territory. Want to give a shout out to all my people up there in that cold weather, even though it's like 60 degrees. Here, that's cold to us. For you, that's like a summer's hot day in the desert. We need some water. We got a drought going. You guys got all the bad weather. Sorry about that. Let me get to this awesome new device we're talking about. We got the Xpro M80 Plus by SMOK. Read it, SMOK, SMOK. They lost the tech in their name. Reasons, I don't know why, but I think it's more simplified. Great product, very sleek. Let me tell you why this thing is so beautiful. First off, it's about the size of a credit card. Bam, bam. Fits in your pocket real easy. If it was a little thinner, you'd be able to put in your wallet. It's about 1 inch deep. Great, feels great in the hand. You know, it's got a good material. Some of these new vapor devices, they're coming with this chalky material. You know, kind of like chalk, like nails on a chalkboard. I don't like it. This thing feels smooth to the touch. You know, this reminds me of something from a movie when James Bond busts out the vape and he's like, "Oh, you need my ticket? One moment." Explosion. Next thing you know, the whole building behind him explodes. He's out there like a bat out of hell with this badass Xpro M80. I'm going to go ahead and tell you why you should buy it. First off, let me just say, I use this device strictly for a wattage control. Box mod, you know, I just use the variable wattage. I'm able to crank it up to 70 watts right now on a Magnus tank with a 0.2 coil. A nice quick draw. Tastes phenomenal. The flavor's incredible. It's a great power blast of you know, wattage to right where you need it. You know, 70 watts, perfect, just under 80. This box is awesome. 4,400 milliamps. You get a good amount of time of vaping on this device. Also, it has a time feature. It has a temperature control feature from 200 to 900 degrees if you're into those nickel coils and building your own coils as well that you can do the temperature control on. I haven't heard that this is the best for it. There are other devices that I would recommend to start out because it's such a new technology. For this one, I would definitely just stick with the variable wattage on it, and it also has a mech mod mode, basically unregulated blast of, I believe it goes to 4.6 volts on that, and that's also really fun too. So if you just want to kick it, throw a build on there and hit mech mod mode, all for it. You got a USB charge port on the bottom. You plug your USB in there. It's plug and play. It's a pass-through, so you can vape while it charges. Definitely one thing that I like about it is you're not always swapping out batteries and having to charge your batteries and coming back to charge your batteries, and then you miss the show and your fiance's like, "Oh my gosh, you missed the best part." Next thing you know, you're in trouble because you had to charge your batteries. Another cool feature about it is the touch button. So if you touch it 3 times, that gives you your display as far as getting wattage mode, mech mod mode, and temperature control. And then you can go ahead and adjust it from then on out. If you click it 5 times, that's a lock mode, and it'll actually show you your time and your date, which I think is pretty cool, especially if you're like me and don't know where you are half the time. The only cool thing I wish it had was a compass, because half the time I don't know what's going on and I'm lost because the vape clouds are so heavy. It's like I'm in a constant haze when I vape on this device. So really cool stuff coming from the Smoktech device. Gonna show you here in a minute why we think it's beast, but first I'm gonna take a vape and let's check out what's in this really clean, nice box. I just keep looking at this thing like, finally a decent pass-through has come out where it's not, you know, some mega load, pulse amperage, psycho amount of watts that's heavy on heat. You know, this is one of the coolest vapes I've ever had. And not cool as in like, oh, it's cool, I think people like me. Cool as in the vape is actually nice and cool at 70 watts on a 0.2 and a 0.5 coil. What's in the box is very special. You know, you got your SMOK brand right there. It's a really nice cubed box, so it's got a flush fit, you know, airtight. You got your setment in it, because what you can do is go ahead and put your case back into it, pull that out. You know, when you travel, I recommend tossing your box mod into this thing so it doesn't get bounced around, chipped up, scaped up. You know what happens. You got your manual in here, owner's manual, gives you all the details about, you know, the milliamperage and what to do if your vape's not working for you, which I haven't had one issue with this, and I have never had to refer to this. Just playing around with it was easy enough, and that's one of the really cool things and reasons I like about it. Right here you also have the USB cord. USB cord for plug and play. You can go ahead and plug this into your computer. You're just chatting, surfing away, wasting the night away. Guess what? Your battery's running low. Plug the sucker in. Bam, taking big vapes while you're still chatting it up. Also, cool thing, it also has 2 Li-ion polymer batteries inside this device. That's really cool because there's 2 18650s that are actually bonded in here that are built in. That's a pass-through charge. So it's really precise when it comes to the amperage and the milliamperage, and 4400, you can't go wrong. Also got a 510 to ego adapter right here. You want to put one of the smaller tanks on it, more than welcome to do it. I know a guy who runs a Nautilus Mini on it and loves it to death. So that's the box. Let me go into why this sucker is beast. The SMOK M80 Xpro Plus is beast because not only do you have a nice tight little package as far as sleekness, smoothness, some good custom looks on here matching your tank with the alloy. You got Pandora's box right here. You got temperature control, you got your mech mod mode, you got your variable wattage, you have the time and the date. If you left your iPhone at home, you're able to go ahead and be set with that. You also get a nice cool vape. At 70 watts on any other device, I don't think I've had a cooler vape than this. Some people like a hot vape at higher wattage. For me, I like to say, oh yeah, I hit that thing at 70 watts, but I didn't choke to death when I did it. It's beast because you look cool. I'm just going to come out and say it. It looks cool when you vape on it. Bond. James Bond. 007s. It looks like something that would come out of that laboratory that one dude was like, Bond, here's your car, you got the missiles, you got the rockets, here's a pack of gum that's exploding. Bam. This is the vape they would hand James Bond when they're like, yeah, it's a detonator / vaporizer. That's just what I picture it. That's why I think it looks good. You got the 3 modes. You got some sleekness, you got some concealability, and that's why I think it's beast. Yeah, definitely beast. Folks, once again, my name's Cameron Webb. It's been a pleasure telling you about the SMOK M80 Plus, Xpro Plus. Great devices coming out of VaporBeast. Make sure you check us out online, www.vaporbeast.com. Our phone number is 877-821-6062. If you're interested in opening up a wholesale account, we'd love to have you here. Also, if you're interested in some great retail prices, we got those as well. Hit us up. My name's Cameron Webb. Keep it beast. Take it easy.